Hi guys, welcome to another video of this lecture series of automotive engines and emission control. Uh, Emission control. So this is the continuation video to the last one, the combustion process in CA engine. So in the last video, we have discussed about the various strokes of combustion ignition engine, and then how the combustion process is taking place, and then we have discussed about the graph. So that graph indicate the how the compression process is start, and then how it attain the peak, and then how it goes down. So that is down means after the combustion process or the combustion of our entire fuel, and then this graph is go down. And then see in the first stage, so this is the graph where it indicates the entire combustion process of the CA engine, and then the curve it's below, it's called motoring curve. This motoring curve that indicates the without combustion, so that is the without combustion. And then this the higher peak of this fired cycle graph that indicates the combustion during the combustion process. So and then next, uh, we have about the first stage of ignition delay, that is A to C. The fuel leaves the nozzle, that is from the injector, initially in the form of a jet, and the later on it disintegrates into the core of fuel surrounded by a spray envelope of air and fuel particles due to atomization and evaporation, and then mixing with the hot air. So during the compression stroke, and then this atmospheric air enter into the combustion chamber during the suction stroke is compressed, so that it get to have a higher temperature and pressure. So this temperature of this air is more enough to burn the fuel or to ignite the fuel. So this is the mixing with the hot air. So during evaporation process of fuel, it receives its latent heat from surrounding air, and this causes a slight drop in pressure in this cylinder as shown by curve AB. And the next, the as soon as the evaporation is over, the pre-flame reactions of the mixture starts. So during such chemical reaction of the energy is released at a slow rate, and then pressure starts building up. And the pre-flame reactions first start slowly and then accelerate until the ignition of fuel takes place. So it corresponds to the point C on diagram, as we have seen in the diagram, previous diagram. So it starts with the A, B and C, D and then E, and then A to C, it's a ignition period or the first ignition delay period, so that the fuel is get ready for the combustion process or get ready for the burning. And after reaching the point C, that is the peak, and then with that after that the fuel is it starts to burn. And the next one is the physical delay. So this represents the time interval from the time of injection of fuel to its attainment of self-ignition temperature, and then during which the fuel is atomized and vaporized and mixed with the air. So this is what the injected fuel is formed during the physical delay period. And the next one is the chemical delay. So after physical delay period is over completely, the time interval up to the engine or up to the time the fuel auto ignites and then flame appears is called chemical delay. So during this period, pre-flame reactions take place. So this period corresponds to ignition lag of SI engines. In practice, it is very difficult to separate exactly these two delay periods, since the processes involved very complex. So second stage after the ignition delay period, and it goes to the period of uncontrolled combustion. So once the delay period is over, the mixture of fuel and air will auto ignite, since it is above the self ignition temperature. So the flame appears at one or more locations where the concentration of fuel and air mixture is optimum. So this is because of the mixture present in the combustion chamber at the time of ignition is extremely heterogeneous, unlike the homogeneous mixture of SI engine. Once the flame appears, the mixture in the other regions will either be burnt by propagating flames, or it will auto ignite because of the heat transfer from the burnt mixture and then high temperature existing in the combustion chamber. So the fuel which is accumulated during the delay period is now ready for combustion, and it will burn at an extremely rapid rate, causing a steep rise in pressure, cylinder pressure and temperature. The rate of pressure rise depends upon the fuel injected accumulated, which is directly proportional to the time of injection and then engine speed. So this rapid rise of the cylinder pressure and then temperature is called a period of uncontrolled combustion. Thank you.